Nice. We are back, boys and girls. We are back. We are back indeed. That's a little bit hot. I'm about to turn the fan towards me real quick. All right. Cool. So is my cat trying to get up here. No cats allowed. While I'm here, go up here when I'm done. Hey, bozo. Just a wee bit. Wish I knew. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you That's the best pattern. I'll be quick. should have sketched it out a little bit more before starting the stream. I'll be able to finish the sketch. Usually I would, but oh, GG's. Maybe next time. I have to quit that. Give that quits. For two now. There you are. You come down here. All right. Let me go piss real quick. I'll be back. You know, strangely, I felt like I had to piss, and then all of a sudden just run away. I don't know what the hell that was. But whatever, I guess. Whatever. And just ignore that, I guess. So, all right. So here's gonna be the thing. I'm going to be playing silksong because I had silksong up for pretty much the last 3 months. So I'm gonna play that for this stream. For this stream, the next stream, we're gonna be playing something else. We're gonna be playing Pregnant Matter. Now the reason why is because, mainly because I have a skit in my head that I want to do. I don't know if that'll go off well or not, but for this stream, we're gonna pretty much be playing silksong. But we're gonna finish out. We're gonna play this, play silksong, and then we're gonna finish this off before we come back to silksong. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like for like all my streams, pretty much like have like a story game prepped and ready, and then do like a Dark Souls like game in the background. Do like a Dark Souls like game after I finish it for the rest of the season. That's probably what I'm gonna do. And I know I have like this Silent Hill F here, and it's like I've been holding that off. I'm not a pussy, don't get me wrong. I will play that at some point, but I'm thinking about like putting it on the back burner. Cause like honestly, after this, I'll probably play Resident Evil. Resident Evil wasn't really a scary game though, but yeah, we'll play Silent Hill F at some point. It's probably gonna be a thing. Cause like I heard that the game was ass, and I think I just wasted my money paying that. But we'll play it out of this. If we're desperate and there ain't no games, like for a season, like I don't think that's gonna be a problem for me anytime soon. But what is? Let me go get the shite and whatnot and get everything ready in my controller. Fooey, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. Okay. Damn it. There you go. Alright, cool. I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I've not been playing this game ever since I fucking the last fucking thing. I am not gonna remember anything, how to do anything whatsoever. But fuck it, I guess. No, it's alright. Everything's coming up. What's down here? Oh, hi.
Modella.
Welcome, welcome, weary pilgrim. Though glorious bill of hearts may be past its finest shine, it still remains the last friendly stop before Citadel. Alright, cool. It is the task of Far Pavo, to extend the warmest of welcome to those passing devout such as your good self.
Nesvir?
Your town seems retuned? Retuned to help. Returned. Okay. Fuck you. Returned to healthy. To return to healthy. From good bug I had. I fucking hate the mandible speak. It's fucking making me feel retarded. Some concern that upon cutting you free, I'd find only husk.
Pula socia.
Yes, well, many, most of our residents did not fare so well. Still, it's no good to dwell on dark things. We shall build and grow and welcome as any good billbugs ask. Alright, cool. Who is this? I think that's supposed to be a boss here. Oh no, is it?
That's fine.
Greetings, shopkeep. It seems you've recovered well from the silk affection.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, well, I'm clever. I'm a clever bug. When that strange thread struck down from above, it shut up tight and huddled in my bellhome. Might have been a problem for the others about here, but my store was flush with simple, so now fear I'd go hungry.
Magina Fora.
It's fucking words, bro. What the fuck is that? Preparedness? I've never seen that word before. Served you well, then, although you store your store now seems quite bare. Ahem, yes. I'll admit the wait was long than I'd expected, and the bug has to eat. I have more to offer you once my curries turns up. No doubt he's been avoiding Billhart since the curse set its sight on us. Alright, cool. I don't know what the fuck any of this is. Memory locket. Cool. I have no clue where I'm going. What? Who is it? What have you got? What do you want?
Cadestre.
I'm just a traveler. One hoping you were not too badly affected by the curse snare set upon this town. Pa, what binds them outside means nothing to me. None of them have my keen sense, my respect for the past. You seem able, though sneaky. Two, if you find any fine old stuff, anything with a history to it, bring it here, I'll take it.
Oh, shove it there.
But what's this? I smell something on you right now. You have a relic for me. A relic? Sure. I don't know what the hell that is, but alright. Yes, this fits my collection well. Look at what I have. Cool. Let's go. Alright, cool. And then bring me more relics of the past. Record, sells, idols. Let's gather up the history of the world and hoard it all here, nice and safe.
Yanara.
If I happen upon more curious of this kingdom past, I may visit again. Until that time, keep yourself safe. Alright, cool. Oh man, I gotta fucking read all these fucking random ass niggas.
Buenera.
Esquerra.
Oh, you gonna fix my blade?
Alama.
Benny Frank.
Welianis.
Sure. Was that necessary? Thanks, man.
Esquerra.
Sharpen, cool.
Caspin.
Should be a way to look at the map, right? Yeah, where haven't I gotten? Gently do. I guess let's go that way. shit, I forgot about that. Jeez. No, thank you. Alright, that was a little bit of practice needed. Where the hell am I going? I guess I gotta go up here? On this game, there's gonna be like a part like this where it's like lava in the bottom or some shit like that. And nothing up there. Actually, hold on. Because didn't I like, got like an ability or some shit? It's cool. Like again, it's been months since I played this game, so I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be going. Lost all sense of direction, like what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm assuming I'm supposed to go to there. Hey.
What's now?
Ooh, mama. Look here, Miss Grown Up. Very fascinating creature here. All dead in bits now, but still good. She takes the shape of the woods for her body and her hair like bitter leaves. Clever, thinks new.
Tamiyan.
This creature's state is its terrier? Here and attacked as I pass through. You should not linger long here. tribe remains hidden amongst the branches, disguised and waiting to strike. Ooh, so the cut up was done by you. Nu gives her warm thanks. Now Nu can inspect this creature. Will all its gooey insides and crunchy shell. Alright, cool, man. I feel like I've been here. Ouch. Ouch.
Friend.
Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Alright. Fuck! Ah! I accidentally jumped up there. Did not mean to do that. Ah, much better. It's not that easy to get up there. Cause like I'm pretty sure that the whole point is to go up, isn't it? So I feel like yeah, I think I'm supposed to go here. That's cool. I'm actually gonna walk around like that. Can't jump though. There's a path that way I didn't go. I wonder why. Is that out of the place or? No, I think I gotta go that way instead. Let's go that way. So killing us. That's why. I think that's... Yeah, what's good, boss? Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's why. That's actually why. Okay, cool. path up, down, below that I could go by. I don't think that'll help me. I think I have to go up here. So that's what's at the top of here. What the fuck am I supposed to go? I guess let's go down. There's nothing else for me to go. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch.
Friend.
go. It was just up here. Not got a map up here though. This is clearly a new spot. Sweet. Yeah, this is where that is. Aight, cool. What's down here? No map, so no way of knowing. I didn't mean to do that. Should have enough. Accept the judgment of the rise beyond, that all who stand at Farloom's holy crests prove pure of will and wants. I'm going too far. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Alright, clearly some type of jump button is needed or something like that.
Da, fenestra.
The sands mark the edge of Farloom's territory. I was brought to this land through the caverns beyond. Something at the kingdom's heights still hungers for me. Were I to flee now, I would again be pursued.
Fadastana.
Until I find the source of the hunger and slay it, I will not be free. Okay. Sorry, if I wanted to, I could have just left there, but fair enough, I guess. Some motherfuckers trying to kidnap you, so it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna come to you. That's it. Just a couple of smeckles. Alright, cool. blasted steps. Alright, so clearly don't look there. That's why it's called blasted steps, I guess. It's cool. You're right here. That wasn't quite crash money of you. Fuck! Rawr! Blasted, god darn it. There you go. It's nothing up here. See? For fuck's sake. Why am I being punished for exploring? I just wanted to know what's up there. Technically, I don't have to, right? So, yeah. That sucks. Excellent. Just beautiful. That's what got me. It was a fucking thingy. I didn't see that.
Friend.
That wasn't worth it. I don't think it was. Bye. Okay. Okay. boss man's over here. Belshka's child, wielding needle. Have you seen traces of my master nearby? I feel she was here only recently.
Mi offende?
I cannot say certain Shirka, though if she travel seeking skilled opponents, these steps would serve her well. The warriors watching over them are formidable. True impressive. Guardians, they are fighting defensively and loath to leave their stations. They swing their weapons with a code brutally that should not be underestimated. Alright, cool. Yes, I want this. Thank you. We don't have anything else. Alright, cool. Good. Ouch. of any other reason to not do it, so I'm just gonna do it just so because I can. It's gonna be a big one of them stupid things out there. Yeah. Do it till like it's ouchies. Yeah, that's not possible. Alright. They're clearly an enemy. I can't go up here yet. What's down here? A fellow pilgrim. I've been praying alone here too long, with only the wind's voices to join mine. We're so close. Our pilgrim is almost over. Just one final brutal climb.
Nesvir?
The citadel is near, pilgrim. You must have had some strength in you. Few of your followers seem to reach these heights. Aye, the roads become lonelier the longer they're traveled and the higher we climb. It takes a lot of luck and a lot of faith to make it this far, though I'm sure I don't need to tell you that. He's gonna be a boss, isn't he? There's another path I didn't go down that way. Kind of want to. Yeah, let's go down there. Alright, let's do this then. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it. So I can end this shit on something. Oh. That's lovely, isn't it?
Friend.
Wow, too damage. Ouch. Ouchies. Ouchies.
Friend.
Fucking ouch. Ah, damn it. Fucking whole ass double teaming me. Damn. Let's do one more anyway. Oh, that's it. I kill one of them and then like, alright, fuck you then. Cool. Aesthetically, this is cool, but like waiting is a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie. My fault, boss. So rude to raise a pinstress from their deep meditation. You carry on with the kind of brash behavior, and you're likely to be stuck quick, though.
You're not
I'm surprised to find a bug of sound mind alive in such an inhospitable place. You are a warrior learned in the blade of this land. I, a pinstress, your needle, there might fit you fair strength, strength as it is and all, but it's the pin that's the glorious weapon of Farloom. Given I'm now awake, maybe you'd fancy a little training care to test the power of a apprentice. Might be even this old master could show you a thing or two. Sure. Bold choice, Needlebug. Let's get our shells shaking. Needle strike. Hold X. Charge power in needle, then release as a deadly attack. Grin to face an opponent with a bit of energy. You're a skilled one, clear enough. I hope my training has granted some insight. Cool. So long. There's nothing around here, is there? Yeah, I just went to the bottom pretty much. That was pointless doing. Looks like we're about up there. Nice. Oh, hi.
Imagina fora.
Little pilgrim, do you sleep?
Agora moça.
Hmm? Oi, there. I was looking for somewhere to rest my weary shell and found this cozy station.
That's fine.
These lands are dangerous. I had thought perhaps some harm had come to you.
Oh, Cody, what's that?
Harm? Oh, Red Maiden. Have faith no harm can come to us on this holy accent. We only need to keep our gaze upwards. Isn't this all so terrible? Terribly grand? The great stone steps, the winds, lifting us up like the voices of a choir. And just beyond it all is our pilgrim's end, the great citadel at last. Cool. No, thank you. Yeah. That shit is whole ass screaming at me, bro. Alright, cool. Oh, they're good. The gate. The gates. Oh, the grand gate to the citadel stands before us. We are so close, almighty ones, beyond the gates. We beg you, open the way, and let we poor, insignificant little pilgrims crawl into the little light.
Yanara.
I see no gatekeeper to heed your plea. Pilgrim, though, I too seek entry to the citadel. Have you heard of a means to open this gateway? Our weapons blunt, it not no holes. For keys 'tis the bells. They say the holy bells upon the path that open the way.
Benefrey.
On my journey up, I passed many large bells, housed in old shrines. Each I have struck away, yet still this gate stays closed. What others' task must be done to see us pass beyond? The bells are rung. Then this scared threshold may now be crossed. For the final task is simple. Only music played. Far and true, music shall attune the bells and see the gate descend. It must be you to lead us, sister. You who brought this blessing play are sing, and we shall follow. That was a one hit. Jesus. Alright, cool. First bit was a bit too easy. It's a bit too easy, I noticed. It's fucking hard as fuck to get there too. One time that song is needed, you ain't there. I mean, good, you would have died, but still. Fucking enemies, bro. So annoying. So needlessly annoying. That's not. Sweet. That's awesome. That's all that shit. Alright, cool. I guess. So annoying, bro. Annoying! See, the problem is that it effortlessly tries to stay away from you. Like, if it just had a set distance away from you, then it's like, okay, fine, I guess. But just like, it constantly tries to go away from you. That's where it gets annoying. I guess you could argue scale issue too, so fair enough. Fair enough. This is just annoying. Very annoying now. This is just super annoying. just gonna wait for this wind. Oh, never mind. I thought that could. I can stay there. I was wondering what this is for, but this is to wait for the wind, isn't it? Let's see if I can, I guess. And then it just takes so long to get to there. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can do this. I'm gonna try this one more time, and then if not, then we're gonna go to a react segment. Actually, yes, because I cannot handle this game. Beautiful. But they're not there. They're gonna come back and do that fight when we're done with the next game, because the next game is gonna be Back Mountain. We're not gonna be playing this game. I'm not sure if I'm even close to even beating this game yet. Supposedly I am, but I'm not sure. But we'll see. I guess we'll see. We're gonna go on in that there. All right. Main menu. Save quick. Yes, save and quit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. PC screaming at me. Can't really take much more of that. Let me go plug this up. Alright then. Alright, cool. Alright, react segment. This one.
Quick but very necessary note.
Hold on, bozo. Alright, so this is from Tail Foundry, the Fantastic World of Monster Fuckers. Chose it because I love the title, and yeah, this is gonna be interesting, I suppose. Let's go ahead and give it a watch.
Quick but very necessary note. We're only talking about fantasy in this video. This is not a video about animals or bestiality. Monsters are, very importantly, not real. We are only talking about fictional, sentient beings here. Not animals, and not analogs for animals. Okay? Okay.
I mean, define animal. I mean, we're all animals, aren't we?
I found this. A post to r/hear me out bro about Tailbot from Tail Foundry. I always knew this day would come. I've seen the kind of fan art you people make. It's really not news, is it? Like, I'm really not surprised by this. Hear me out is such a popular exercise, it's just part of language at this point. You expect to see this kind of thing on the internet. What I didn't expect was to be so fascinated by it. After I found this post, I did a little bit of digging, like I tend to do. Did you know that there's an entire subculture around this? I don't mean like a subreddit or a Discord server.
Okay, I have to say, get something off my chest, all right, about the hear me out things, about the hear me out thing. It's like this is a game that can mainly only be primarily played by girls, because here's the thing, right? Because like I don't want to get a little too political, but like this is just biological fact, all right? Men and women are different, and it's like we have different wants and we have different likes, and we have different needs, all right? And women like things that are more romantical. It's like they probably want to hear me out because like maybe dude gives off more of a alpha vibe, like Venom, you know, like not too much, but just to understand it, because like I'd fuck Venom too, but like. Well, like just of a kind of like a thing, you know. But it's like with men, it's like it's all physical, not all physical, but it's like we need that. It's a necessity. So it's like when we say someone like, I don't know, like Mrs. Fantastic from Invincibles, like there's like obviously like, yeah, but it's just like that's just, I'm not gonna say I want to fuck a tentacle monster, all right? I'm sorry, I'm not saying that. No man is saying that without legitimately joking about it. no one's saying that. It's just like it's just, again, it just goes to show that like this game can only really be played primarily by women. It's like I always see these games like where when a woman and a man plays this game, and like she always get mad at the dude for picking the objectively hot women. It's like, it's just because like I can't not be attracted by a fuck. I can't be attracted by a fucking tentacle monster. I'm sorry that I'm not as gross as you. All right. Not saying that everyone is. If you're into fucking zombie pussy, then whatever, go for it. I guess.
I mean a serious capital C culture,
That's just my little
which you
rant.
would never know by the epithet they themselves have adopted. They're not just people memeing on the internet. They're not just horny fans of a fictional character. No, they're monster fuckers. That is what they call themselves. Part of the reason I feel really compelled to talk about this is because it's not really a niche thing anymore. It has entered fully into the popular consciousness. You may have noticed that the monster romance genre is having a bit of a moment right now. You'll find steamy paperbacks about...
Let me go back a little bit. Isn't is that that's my frame? Is there? See, like, look. Don't get me wrong, right? Like this is understandable. What is that? That's a fucking minotaur, right? Like that's understandable. Completely and utterly understandable. They want a fucking minotaur because like at least it's somewhat dude. Like it's pretty at that point. It's just a furry. I understand that, but like something like a literal giant octopus monster thing. Like something like that. Like it's just like something like that is just it's unthinkable. You know, it's just unthinkable to a man that's not at least mentally ill.
Notice that the monster romance genre is having a bit of a moment right now. You'll find steamy paperbacks about monsters in your local bookstores right there on display out in the open. Robert Eggers' Nosferatu and Guillermo del Toro's The Shape of Water are big-budget cinematic masterpieces that feature monster fucking as a major plot point. That hear me out trend where people compare their weirdest fictional crushes blew up.
This is pretty much just porn. This is just porn. It's smut. It's smut. It's porn.
Last year, you might remember all the cakes. And unlike most online fads, it's still going strong.
See what I mean? See what I mean? That's straight up just a fucking that is still just a girl. I mean, not an attractive one, but still it's just a girl. Like that's mostly like joking about it. There's no like thought into that whatsoever. That's just joking. I don't know these dudes. They fuck around about everything. Knowing them, they actually just did this trend just to actually make fun of everyone else.
I'm making this sound like it's all some new thing. It's not, of course. If you look, you'll see it goes back a very, very long time. Demon lovers, seductive sirens, Beauty and the Beast. Monster fucking is just as popular and just as ubiquitous as the monsters themselves. For every person who finds one scary, there's another who finds it very much the opposite. Often both at once. Until now, I just kind of thought this was all a joke. It seems that way from the outside. Most conversation about monster fucking kind of is, even among the monster fuckers themselves. But it turns out, the actual act of fucking a monster isn't really the thing here. There's a lot more to it. There's a legitimate reason, many legitimate reasons, why this fantasy appeals to so many people and has such staying power. And after spending truly far more time than I ever thought I would studying it, I've gotta say, monster fucking kind of makes sense. Don't worry, if you don't get it by the end of this video, you will. Just hear me out.
Okay. Yeah, beautiful intro as always.
Okay,
So
one
much
thing
for a
really
video
quick
about
before we start the
monster
video. I just need to say, the Tail Foundry community is full of freaks. 100% certified nasty little creatures. While we were working on this video, our team asked them for their thoughts on monster fucking, asked for their hear me outs, and just things got wild. A huge thanks to all our supporters who joined in on this freaky little escapade.
Yeah, I bet.
So fun to read all this stuff. If you didn't know, this is also just a thing that we do. Everyone who supports us gets to join the Tail Foundry team to
Now, hear me out. Like, I said the thing. But like, listen. Like, don't get me wrong, right? I can't say shit about it because I have my like freaky little kinks too. But like, well, like, yeah, I'm just saying this. Like, just understand. Just understand. You know. I'm not trying to bash on anyone because I'm not anything. You know. Just understand. It's all a joke. Just make it fun. Having a hullabaloo.
Chat about videos we have in the works. It's so much fun and honestly so helpful. Sometimes we get entire video ideas, like this one, just by having these conversations. If you want to join in, just go to thetailfoundry.com/support. I hope we'll see you there. Now, back to the video. A while back, we conducted a survey that I think some of you might remember. We asked our audience which monsters they found attractive. The results were interesting. Of course, there were your typical vampires and werewolves, but a lot of you wrote down Pyramid Head, Cthulhu, the Xenomorph. You all...
Pyramid Head is just a dude. That makes sense. Like he's just a dude with a fucking thing on his head. Like, I understand that. Cthulhu is depending on what iteration of Cthulhu you're talking about. Like this, I can see it. I'll still look at you sideways. I'd still look at you sideways. And then this thing is just like, really, man? Really? I mean, alright, but really? Now, don't get me wrong, too. Because, like, I have, like, I am a smut connoisseur myself. And I've seen R34 of both of these characters, but they don't look like these. They don't look like this. They straight up just look like, they look like women, but, like, the head put on the women's head. Like a woman pretty much wearing a costume, just have this head or like have that head. Like I've seen Rule 34, just like that again. That doesn't count. That straight up just doesn't count. But, you know.
Oh, really liked the Xenomorph. A few people even put Am in there, the evil supercomputer overlord from I Have No Mouth.
Am doesn't even have like a body. Like anything like confirmed. Like what? What are you attracted of or by? Are you just attracted of his rage? You have issues. If that's true, if you're just attracted by his rage, then you have issues. You have issues.
But I must scream. It's like hard to even process some of these. If there's one thing I've learned from the monster fucker subculture, it's that there truly is someone out there for everyone. Name any monster you want. There's guaranteed to be at least one person out there who wants them. One thing I keep hearing is that the sheer variety is part of the appeal.
A mermaid is just a woman. A mermaid is just a woman. It's just a woman with a fish lower body. Although, how would you do the deed with it? I have no clue. But I mean, she can still give you a head though. So that's like this also doesn't really count either.
There are countless monsters to choose from and countless ways to fantasize about them.
Again, that doesn't count.
One thing every monster has in common, though,
werewolves and
they're pure fantasy. So far removed from reality, you can imagine being intimate with them in any way you want. Which means that, scary as they may be, monsters are actually a relatively safe way to explore your desires. Although I myself have precious little experience with it, I gather that intimacy is really hard to figure out, even between humans. When you look at another person, it's hard to tell what they're like on the inside. How can you tell if someone's really your type? What if you fall in love with someone only to find out that they aren't who they seem to be?
Alright, listen. We shouldn't be talking about romances in this fucking video. We're literally talking about fucking porn categories, right? We're like legitimately, alright? Listen. It's alright to dabble in porn every now and then. That's fine, but it's like, if you have issues, right? If you straight up can't control yourself, and if you like if you have to like do it a certain amount of times, and it's like you have to get that checked before you even consider going into a relation. You have to, because like I can't explain to you how many relationships I heard end because of someone having straight up a porn addiction, or like it, at the very least wanted to do some freaky weird shit that just should be in straight up stay fantasy. It's like, again, there's nothing wrong with getting into it a little bit here and there, but just make sure it's controllable, okay? Just make sure you ain't doing it every day. It's like, relationships really shouldn't be in this. Like, if you want to joke about like porn categories and whatnot, and like just have a little goof on talking about why this is so so interesting, it's like fine, but it's like I don't see why this isn't it. I mean, who knows? He might pull up a reason why, but we'll see.
Monsters aren't really like that. They don't really have that much to hide. 9 times out of 10, you can look at one and immediately tell that it's a monster. They wear their fangs on the outside. When you put it like that, it almost makes them sound more approachable than people, doesn't it?
I mean, in a way, I guess. Sort of. Because it's more of a situation of like, which one would you rather be at risk meeting, going out and meeting a brand new person, you know, or just like, or like going out with a dude you know is a fucking douchebag, for sure, without a doubt, is a douchebag, will fuck you over just for the fuck of it. Like, which one would you rather? Which one would you rather hang out with? A completely random stranger, or like 100% shoring out a douchebag? And I guess in a way, it's like it's more of a, you know, what's the saying called? It's something along the lines of like suffering loves company, something like that. Misery loves company, something like that. Misery loves company. It's like you know, I guess I understand this because of that effect. There's like, you know what you're gonna get out of this, and it's like comforting to know that you know what's going to come out of it. And it's like, I guess I understand that, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, like you have to get out of your comfort zone every now and then. You have to, or else you just won't grow. You won't go. You might think you'll grow, but you won't. You won't. You have to step out of your comfort zone every once. You just have to.
Monsters only exist in your imagination. They're safe and knowable. They aren't real. In a way, I suppose you could say it's easier to fuck them. If you really want to
it's easier to fuck yourself while pretending to fuck them in your mind, I guess. Sure.
understand monster fuckers, there's one movie in particular I've heard is pretty much required viewing. It's a little 2017 flick directed by Guillermo del Toro called The Shape of Water. The film was, forgive the pun, a bit of a watershed moment for this culture. It was a piece of mainstream media that treated monster fucking as a legitimate fantasy, a mature fairy tale where the beauty gets her beast and they live happily ever after. It's not treated as a joke, for once, or as some sort of exotic fetish. It's a metaphor, and a good one. The Shape of Water is very interested in the concept of otherness. It's what compels the romance at the heart of the story. Eliza, a cleaning woman at the research facility where the majority of the story takes place, is mute. She's mistreated by her superiors who look down on her because she can't speak. One day, a mysterious tank arrives at the facility containing a fishman captured from the rivers of South America. He suffers cruel experiments at the hands of the Colonel, the same man who torments Eliza. From their very first meeting, Eliza and the fishman feel a sort of kinship. Neither of them can communicate with words. They both know what it's like to be the other. To Eliza, the fishman isn't a monster. He's sensitive. He's caring. He's able to look past her disability and see her for who she is. I move my mouth like him, she signs. I make no sound like him. What does that make me? They may both be treated like outsiders by the rest of society, but in each other's eyes, they're just two misfits in love. I think that's why the monster romance in The Shape of Water works so well. The fishman is Eliza's fairy tale prince, gills and all, but he is, importantly, still a monster, still the other. The story takes place in Cold War-era America, amid a culture of distrust in anything different. And within that...
Yeah, understandable. During that time, everyone was getting discriminated for something. Yo, you a woman? Nah. Mm-mm. Yo, you a woman, you can't speak? Nah. Mm-mm. And you think the fish thing? Ah, burn the rich. Burn her!
context, the Fishman is as different as you can possibly get. Eliza's love can't change that. Stories like The Shape of Water prove that the monster can be recontextualized into a lover while remaining a monster. Not every monster romance story is like that. The Fishman feels somehow different than the monsters in, say, Monster Musume or Sucker for Love. And you could say it's because he looks more like a monster,
gods.
an otherwise conventionally attractive anime girl with some tentacles or horns or something. I find monster a difficult term to apply there, but I think there's something else going on here too, something a little deeper than just the looks. Let me introduce you to Ella Gallego, a researcher, maybe one of the only ones in the whole world, who has conducted an entire study on monster fuckers. It's called Monstrous Desire. It was invaluable to my research here, one of the few places I was able to find real data about all of this. She was kind enough to talk with us a little bit about her work, and when we did, she said something that really struck a chord for me. She said that the monster is inherently on the fringes. If it loses its core trait and becomes something that's not an other, it loses what it means to be a monster. I think that's what happens in a lot of monster romance stories. Sometimes the monster, rather than suffer in a world that doesn't want it, is made to fit, made acceptable, ordinary. And then I have to wonder, if it isn't an other anymore, then what exactly is it? This is Morning Glory Milking Farm.
This is porn. This is porn, by the way.
Perhaps the single most analyzed book in all monster fucker media. Seriously, people have written a truly shocking amount of actual academic analysis on this thing. And yes, I did read it. I read the whole thing. Consider it a demonstration of my professional dedication. You're welcome.
I didn't read the whole thing, but I did hear like little snippets of what I heard of it, and it's just like, it's so fucking detailed. It's just like, this is basically just borderline porn. It's porn.
Morning Glory Milking Farm is a story I can only describe as incongruous. It's an erotic romance between a woman and a minotaur. In some ways, it's surprisingly aware of itself. But unlike The Shape of Water, this book is also supposed to be comfortable. To use a more academic term, cozy.
Yeah, sure.
The minotaur love interest isn't really a monster at all. He's rich and attractive. People like him. He's just sort of a nice guy. Creatures like him are normal in this world. They're just people here with lives and families. The only thing that makes this particular one monstrous, really, is how he can be sexualized. He's a minotaur. He's super tall, muscular, and very well endowed. His sexuality is even a major plot point, being commodified by the eponymous.
When he said very well endowed, he has a minotaur dick. That's what he was saying. He has a minotaur dick. They describe it in great detail.
Miss Milking Farm, where he meets the female protagonist. It is, shockingly, actually a factory which collects, let's call it, minotaur milk, to make a sort of fantasy Viagra for humans. The love story is sort of framed as an act of rebellion against this exploitative industry. But in the end, the lovers end up thanking it for bringing them together. That's what I mean when I say that the story is incongruous. The monster loses what it means to be a monster. Morning Glory Milking Farm intentionally flirts with themes like class, gender, and politics, but it never meaningfully addresses those issues in the way that The Shape of Water does. If it did, well, it wouldn't be so cozy anymore, would it? I'm not saying that every monster story needs to be some sort of social commentary, but every monster story is, in some way, about otherness. The Shape of Water offers a way to reflect on how you might relate to that otherness. Morning Glory Milking Farm fetishizes otherness, presenting it as safe and desirable. These stories are both monster romances, but they speak to very different fantasies. It all comes down to context. Where are the monsters, and what is it that makes them monstrous? This is what monster fucking does. The very exercise of indulging this fantasy is, at the same time, an interrogation of your own boundaries, your experiences, the culture and the world that you live in. It's a fantasy that requires the deconstruction of those boundaries. In a very real way, monster fucking is the act of towing the line at the edge of your world, where the monsters are. I mentioned the hear me out trend earlier, the one where people compare their weirdest crushes, the cakes. Well, there's one thing I didn't mention about this trend, and that's just how intense.
See what I mean? See that right there? Now this is more of a of a hear me out, but it's like at the same time, most likely they're just joking. This, and then they're just joking too. There's no shot. They're just joking.
It can get. You'll find a lot of strong opinions out there about what even counts as a hear me out at all. For some, the Beast from Beauty and the Beast is unconventional enough to qualify. Others will tell you that he's not that weird, and the real hear me outs are like the great ones from Bloodborne or something. There's even a side of this discourse that frames the hear me out as a test of morality. If your hear me outs are too basic, the argument goes, then you're a narrow-minded prude, or even worse, intolerant of people who are different from you. It's a lot, but remember.
See, again, like I said, I get like she venom, you know, I'd fuck a she venom, but it's I'm not saying that it just it's like I don't have like a fucking open mind. I understand this shit, but at the same time, it's just like I just hate it when I see women and men do this trend, and then the women always get mad at the dude and just like for just saying someone who's just objectively attractive. It's like, again, it just goes to show that women and men has different needs. You just have to accept that.
Monsters are dependent on context, which also means that how you define a monster depends on the context you come from. I found this illustrated really well in a Tumblr blog. Shocking, right? It's called the Hear Me Out Worthy poll. The way it works is a little unique. People don't actually vote on whether or not they think a character is hot. Instead, the point of the blog is to see if it's even worth debating. In other words, it's a bunch of Tumblr weirdos, bless their souls, trying to figure out what might qualify as a hear me out to a normie. The results are, again, interesting. If you've been on the internet for any amount of time, you'll know that Tumblr is sort of its own unique culture. They have their own set of pretty notorious beauty standards over there. Some of the most iconic sex symbols in Tumblr history include Bill's Cipher, Sans the Skeleton, and of course, the Onceler. Ever heard of the Tumblr sexy man archetype? Suffice it to say, attraction just works a little differently over there. So, as you can expect, when they try to decide what a normie might find attractive, well, I'll let the polls speak for themselves. According to Tumblr, some obvious normie hear-me-outs would include Death from Discworld, the tall gargoyle from Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Gonzo the Muppet.
That's the weirdest side of them all.
This is exactly what I find so interesting about Hear Me Out as a trend. More than anything, it shows what individual people consider to be monstrous. It also reveals something about the context they're coming from, and how that context determines what otherness is to them. It's a contentious trend because of how personal it is, and how many different opinions are involved. At its core, Hear Me Out is an exercise that allows you to ask yourself, can I break down my own boundaries? And what would happen if I did? So, in a way, monster fucking is the act of choosing your own monsters. Because the first step in setting your own boundaries is also finding them. It quietly begs the question, if you didn't choose who the monsters are, then who did? After all this conversation, all this research, you know, I wouldn't fault you for still kind of thinking monster fucking is a joke. I mean, however seriously you try to take it.
For the most part, it is. That realistically, no one's gonna fuck us, the majority of these creatures. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do know that like majority of these people are actually fucking going crazy to these creatures on like certain sites. But it's like in real life they wouldn't be doing that. I'm just saying. It's like majority of the creatures they're saying that they would end up doing it. It's just like they would kill them on sight. So it's just like
They're still called monster fuckers. It's a word I've been saying for this whole video with a straight face. You'd think it would be a simple idea, but researching this was actually way more daunting than I expected. Being a monster fucker is a deeply personal thing. Like Eliza from The Shape of Water, some people can relate to how the monsters are treated. They see their own otherness mirrored within the monster. For some, it's about empowerment. They want to believe that their love can reform even the most terrifying beasts. Romancing the monster can even be an exercise in self-love, embracing a representation of your own flaws and anxiety, the things that scare you about yourself. As one Redditor put it, if a monster could be beautiful to someone, then I could be too. There are as many reasons to be a monster fucker as there are
completely
monsters to
understandable.
love. Ella, the researcher I interviewed, left me with this thought. There's so much flexibility in monstrosity. It's a lack of categorization and boundaries. It can be extremely helpful when engaging with desire. And I think she's right. I think there's a reason this caught on and a reason it stayed here. I think as an exercise, it's just legitimately useful. If you really want to figure out your own boundaries, to determine who the monsters are to you rather than be told by someone else, well, maybe the monster fuckers are onto something. Okay, the research for this video was an absolute rabbit hole. Never in a million years did I think I'd be reading Morning Glory Milking Farm for a Tail Foundry video, but here we are. Honestly, it was a ton of fun, but it took a little bit of effort to...
Yeah, that was a good video. A good video. Yeah, it kind of just goes to show this, like, that statement that I heard is like, if monsters can be fuckable, then it's like I can too. It's like I don't know, that's not what I said. It was like I'm pretty much just like summing it up, but whatnot. But it's like yeah, it just kind of goes to show that's like what type of society we're in. And it's like just like people being constantly being shown like beautiful men and women on like on all sorts of media, and just like. And it just kind of clouds the mind of the masses, and it's just like that what you're seeing is like 1% of people. Just like majority of people are mid. I'm just saying. So it's just like you just gotta learn to lower your standards. It's like I know it's hard seeing how gorgeous people can be, and it's just like damn, I want that. And it's like you just gotta accept that just like you most likely can't. So just lower your standards, and it's like and just lower your standards and just stick to you just being a person, and you'll get someone somewhere. You will just be yourself and put yourself out there. Be yourself and put yourself out there.
Stay sane during all of that.
You can't get wet staying inside. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I like the video. Really like the video. Do I sign it? What do you mean sign in? Am I not signed in? Why am I not signed in? What the fuck? Oh, I was wondering why the fuck this weird shit was on here. Why am I not signed in? What the hell is... Weird. Why am I not signed in? Well, we'll do that later. Fuck it. Why did I get kicked out? That is annoying. That's annoying. Whatever. We'll go on ahead and do that later, I guess. But yeah, well. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be the end of this stream. And yeah, we are back, boys and girls. We are back. And for the next remainder, for the next remaining of these 3 months, this entire summer, pretty much, we'll be doing this weekly, twice a week. Every Monday and Thursday. So stay tuned, boys and girls. Stay tuned, boys and girls. Because when we come back, we will be playing propaganda. Yep, that's the name of the video now. That's the name of the game now. Propaganda. Yep. Get the fuck out of my stream now. Leave.